Ryan Godown is all set. Oh, sorry about that, Ryan. I was trying to get as many as I can here. I hate to bug these guys, and I know Ryan came all the way up here from New Jersey. About 8 or 9 wins, got it about 50 times this year. And I got to be adjusting the iris because the sun keeps going in with the clouds there. So how we been? I haven't seen you since, I think, this event last year.
Yeah, that was been good. Hopefully we do a little better than we did here last year. Just this year we're doing the 358 and the big block, and just try to get a little bit more handle on it for Saturday.
Some people like doing both. Some people like being able to concentrate on one. What do you like?
I don't know. I just think the more laps you can get around here, the better you're going to become feature time.
Okay. Of course, we could be in a situation where we might lose a day tomorrow. Then that would make for a busy 3 days, wouldn't it?
It's Super Dirt Week, right? That's usually what happens.
I know. What would it be without a little weather, right? I remember one from like the late 90s. Do you remember one where we did have absolutely nothing the whole week? But I think it's only been one, right?
It has. I mean, last year I got 6 laps on the track for the feature on Monday.
That was it?
That was it.
Wow. Yeah, that's right. A lot of people did not get a lot of laps. How was the season?
What's bad? We had a lot of rainouts. But okay, we started out great, and we kind of got in a lull, and then started picking up toward the end of the year again. And some finishes just didn't go our way, but still working hard at it.
Where were the wins?
New Egypt, Georgetown, mostly. That's about. We didn't venture off too much. We did the series race at Big Diamond. We did the series race at where else? New Egypt.
New Egypt.
Had 2 top 5s.
Appreciate your help. Thank you. Everybody, you got to have that guy around to keep you honest, right?
Yeah. So we're just trying to. It's hard when you are where we are. To go somewhere on Hoosiers, it's not close.
Sure.
Everything's 4 or 5 hours away. It's tough.
No, geography matters, and around here kind of goes the other way. Right. We're surrounded by Hoosier tracks except for Utica Fonda, and out that way. So, how many Hoosier shows do you think we got in, Ryan?
I don't know how many you got in, but I got in about.
No, you.
2.
I was talking about you. I'm sorry.
2.
2. Hey, Jessica. That was it. Okay. Are we getting better on those, or do we need time on them?
Well, I mean, we need more than 2 shows on them a year. To get better. It just you can't expect to run 2 shows and come up here and expect to sit on the pole. You got to be realistic with yourself and realistic in your program, and hopefully we can get a good practice session in and get to that top 5 and maybe top 10 in time trials. And, hopefully get that way, but it's you only run a couple Hoosier races. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, and then last year with the way the track was different than the way it is most years, so we can probably take last year's notebook and outside of maybe the first 2 laps, throw it out, right?
We took that right out of scale book and threw it out because there was nothing good about it.
Oh, really? Even if it was a regular track, there was still nothing good about it.
So we went back to 2 years ago when we ran good here. And, we at least got to start somewhere near there. And
Gotcha.
Then obviously what we learned. So, it's going to be a tough, and we're did a lot of work to get here and get to both cars here. So, a lot of good people behind me, and got to get there.
By the way, we want to thank Carl Electric, CARYL Electric, and of course our good friends, as always, right down the road at Garofalo's Importing, and they're helping us get here. Make sure to subscribe. We're going to do a lot of stuff. So, cars we have here, these cars we know?
Yep, we got the Izzy Trucking and Rigging 26s, small block and big block, and obviously Stefan that does our turn-based parts and does our shocks and setups, and so he's helping out a ton, and obviously the crew and everybody to get us here is it's a lot invested to come from to come up here all week with both cars, and can't thank all the people behind me and help me and all my crew.
Yeah, I remember you said remember it came up from when was it on your Facebook page? Like 10 years ago?
So
maybe not quite, right?
Maybe
7, 8?
It had to be at least 10 years ago, I would say.
Okay.
We went to Syracuse Mall, and me and Steffi went for lunch there, and you were there with your daughter, and we all raced on the same go-kart track one round.
Yep. Kicked our butts. I do remember that part of it.
Yeah.
So
that was neat. It came back on my memory, and I'm like, I got to show Doug this, so I have to find it. And show
yeah, please do. Hopefully you get a little time tonight. So, but good to see you as always, man. I'm glad things go well. He's at his usual spot, basically right next to the dirt track here. So we'll see how tomorrow goes, guys. But you're ready, right?
We're ready.
Inspected, all set.
Inspected, ready to go.
All right, guys, make sure to turn the notifications and subscribe. We're going to get a lot done this week here. And almost said Syracuse. I almost do that every time.